Okay, so this evening I'm going to make my chocolate eclair dessert. And here are the ingredients: an 8-ounce container of Cool Whip or Great Value whip topping, 2 containers of instant vanilla pudding, 4 cups of milk, 1 container of chocolate frosting, and about 2 packages of graham crackers. So that's the ingredients. So then I'm going to go, okay, we're going to put in the 2 packages of vanilla pudding. There's the second package. To the 2 packages of vanilla pudding, we're going to add 4 cups of cold milk. You can use whatever milk you like. This is 2% because that's what I buy. I use whatever I have. I'm going to start mixing that up. You don't want it to be real thick because it's going to set while you get your graham crackers ready. And it's, you know, easier if you kind of pour it. So you don't want to get it too thick. But just let that start mixing. And I'll probably let it go for about a minute. Okay, now that I have the pudding mixed with the milk, and you can see it's not real thick, just a little bit. It's just starting to thicken. Take it off the mixer, and I'm going to add the whole container of Cool Whip to it. Or Great Value, which is what I use. Same thing. So I have a container of whipped topping. I'm going to add that into the bowl with the vanilla pudding, and it says to fold it in, but I use my mixer for that too. You could do it by hand, I guess, if you want to be real careful and not break the whipped topping, but yeah, no. We don't have time for all that, do we? No, we do not. So you put that in there, the whole container, and then I'm going to put it back on my mixer. Just gently fold those together. Okay, the next step is we want to take a pan, and if you're making the whole thing in one pan, you would use a 9x13. But I'm taking some to work and going to keep some at home because I don't need that great big one at work. I'm just going to take, I just opened this pack of graham crackers. Align the bottom of the pan with those. Get them in there as good as you can. Sometimes you have to break them around, different sizes. Or whatever it takes to get them to fit in there. So that's that one. Jump over here to the other one. That's it. Don't have to be that fantastic as long as you get it in there. That's all that matters. And that took 1 sleeve of graham crackers. Okay, here's our pudding and Cool Whip mixture. So the next thing we're going to do is spread a layer of the pudding mixture on top of the graham crackers. And then we're going to do this again. You're going to do 2 layers. You do 2 layers, and then you end with a layer of graham crackers, and that's where the chocolate pudding is going to go. And I'll just guess at how much to put. Probably put too much, but you know, no going back now, it's there. Okay, see how easy that is? Then we take some more graham crackers and do another layer. Just lay them in there. Okay, that took a whole nother sleeve of graham crackers. So we are going to use more than, we're going to use like 2.5 sleeves because you want to end up with graham crackers on the top so you can pour your pudding over top of that. I mean, your frosting. And then we put more putting Cool Whip mixture on these graham crackers. I'm telling you, this is so easy, but it is so good. It's amazing how good it is to be as simple to make as it is. I'm trying to get as much out of there as I can. Okay. And we spread that around. Both of them, or if you had, like I say, one big dish, it'd be just one big layer, or a couple big layers, I should say. So there's that. No. Okay, so I'm just going to scrape some of this off of this. I don't like to waste any of it. Okay. Then we're going to take one more sleeve of graham crackers, and that's that whole box, brand new box I just bought. And these are the honey graham. I guess you could use whatever flavor you wanted, but that's just what I've always used. So the final step, well, next to the final, is to put one more layer of graham crackers. You know, these pans get a little bit bigger at the top, don't they? It's going to take more graham cracker. Because you want to come over here, I'm going to take some of those broken pieces I had from the other layer and line up in here, because this is your top. And I'm going to do the other. Okay, I'm going to have to actually get some more graham crackers. Hang on a minute. Okay, I have some graham crackers in my cabinet because I keep them all the time. I like to eat graham crackers, especially with peanut butter. So I got some of those out, and I'm gonna try to finish filling up this. See, and I need to break a chunk of that off. I mean, it don't have to be perfect, but you want to get as much space covered as you can, especially, like I said, on the top layer, because that's where we're going to pour our frosting, over top of this. So just fill in any little holes you can, as best you can, and then that's good enough. Okay, there, I made a mess of graham crackers. Okay, then I'm going to take my container of frosting, take the lid off, and I'm going to put it in the microwave for 30 seconds, and you want it to where you can pour it over top of these. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, 30 seconds in my microwave was perfect, and I want you to see now how it looks. I just took the lid off and the foil off, and just put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. And then you just pour that over top, and this is why you put it in the microwave. It's so that you can pour it out of the container onto the top of your graham cracker. Because, you know, if you tried to just spread that hard frosting on there, that would be real difficult. Put some on the other, and then I'll go back and fill in any holes I see. I'm kind of being sloppy with these today. But that's okay, it'll taste good, and that's all that matters. So fill it in, try to get the whole top covered. And yeah, I don't know why I needed more graham crackers. I don't know that I've ever had that happen, but it's okay, I had them. So for me, it took a box, and then I think one out of another package. A whole box of honey graham crackers plus one. And then I'm going to put these containers I got, since I'm taking them, you know, away from home. There are disposable pans, and they have plastic lids. I'm going to put those on it. And then these will go into the refrigerator until tomorrow. You always want to make them the night before and give them time. And the chocolate here on top will harden up. You know, not real hard, but it'll go back to the consistency it was. And you know, you'll have your graham crackers will soften because of the pudding, and they'll be really tasty. So there we go. There's the chocolate eclair dessert.